Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 1 with Race 7. This is on the Office Prix, which is created by our very own T-Dub Morris, one of our racers, our third place finisher in the pre-season. So to give a quick overview of this track, you start up on these shelves here. We're in the office map area into a three-tiered bowl section. So lots of chances to try and get in on people down here. Into a pipe system, and there is a chance you can get stuck in this pipe system for a lap. Then into the next room. A few sort of obstacles down the straights. So you wiggle all the way around, getting lower and lower, just trying to avoid these obstacles. Quite a lengthy track, so there'll only be 3 laps on this. Then into the stairs that then put you into another pipe to bring you back into the main room. A few more obstacles to avoid as you make your way down through these sort of hairpin bends. Then into another stairway. Wood in the chat, hello, how's it going? Just started. Race hasn't started yet, but the stream has just begun. Just running through the track quickly. So out of this pipe section down some more obstacles, lots of pins in the way here. To run around into one big open bowl. Then under the desk, up to another stairway. Then into a pipe once again. Down a long straight here with some triangles poking out of the walls, so make sure you stick to the middle. Chances for some bad bounces there to lose a bit of time. Got some spinners down the next straight to avoid. Let's get all the way around, back to some more stairs, and once again another pipe. So this making use of pipes to boost you up quickly other than using ladders, so it should keep the momentum going quite well. Then into a bowl, another pipe to the only ladder of this track. Into one final bowl, final pipe, and down the finishing straight. So quite a big track here. Lots to keep an eye on. So let's get everyone into their starting positions here. So once again, no one new. But here is the grid order. So, let's get this race underway. So they head off down this first straight here into the first of the bowls. Looks like Andrew got a good exit there. Buddo with the best exit. Stanky dropping down, Diamond Swords dropping down, and Skyline. Stanky with a very quick drop again. James got a good entry as well. So it's all about the entry here. There's a chance you can drop straight in just in time, managing to do it on the third and potentially the most important one there. Getting into the pipe first and flying off into the lead on this first lap. So we've got Stormy just behind, followed by Crimson, Wood, James and Pesky Bird. So you watch everyone come through here. We'll see if anyone's getting stuck. It looks like everyone has made it through. As at the back we have Carol, Boer, Magic Monkey, School of Thugs, Mario, Shax and Nick. So heading back down to the front runners here. So we've got Crimson in the lead, battling with Just in Time for that top spot. Just in Time getting back into first. Then we have Minnie, Stormy and Wood. Space Egg trying to get the overtake on Wood there and making it work on the final bump. Cheese getting some positions there, Jake losing quite a few. Buddo dropping a few positions after getting a good drop into that first bowl. So just in time being tailed by Crimson here. See how they get around these obstacles just in time with the better route there. Crimson will not be able to make a pass, Mini just behind. Got Stormy fighting with Cheese here, Pesky Bird coming through, Wood getting hit. Unfortunately knocking into a couple of obstacles, not going to make any time. Shady comes through to take that position there. So just in time, bounce off the triangle. Crimson doing the same, Mini going the other side, but it looks like it's going to be slower. As just in time and Crimson both avoid the pins. So the top three starting to break away from the pack. As I see Shady coming in for an overtake on Stormy, Cheese getting past Pesky Bird. Wood is getting gained by Stanky, Muffin and Jake here. Behind you have Side Effects, Space Egg, Logan, James and Cutsy. So going up to the first of the stairs just in time and Crimson are side by side. It looks like Wood and Stanky just managing to hop on there. So everyone on the top, everyone fighting for third is neck and neck. So we'll see what happens here with Crimson and just in time. As we see just in time leaving the pipe first. Just in Crimson not too far behind. Then Stanky flying past Cheese. Cheese not with much momentum there. Crimson's had a bad bounce on the corner, meaning Stanky's going to come through to take that spot. Crimson's going to take it back. Wood trying to get a run up on Cheese, but losing time with that bounce. Cheese is going to try and get past Stanky, but gets blocked out. Just in time getting slowed down there. Crimson looking to make a pass, but doesn't quite make it stick. Wood with a very good line through there. I'll be able to make some time on Cheese, so just in time, Crimson, Stanky close together, then Cheese, Wood and Mini also close together. Wood getting bounced backwards there from Cheese, meaning Mini is going to take a position. Alice with a good line through there, Stormy not so good, meaning Jake might be able to make the pass down here, as we've got a big group up here between Stormy, Jake, Muffin, Demon, Barto, Spacek and Ryder. Spacek with a bad bounce, going to get knocked by Ryder, so Buddo can gain. Meanwhile, Crimson is making a break for it in first. Trying to get away from just in time. See what happens through these obstacles. Barter in the chat saying it's T-Dub off and Shady too. Let's head back and take a quick look. So T-Dub is off the track. Good eye there. I was so focused on the film. Shona is stuck in the pipe. So that is bad news for Shona. They may be able to get themselves going. We shall see, but it looks like that is out of the points. Pretty sure Shady is still in it though. So everyone is on the stairs. Let's quickly take a look for Shady. Shady is still in it, but has dropped quite far back. So back up in front. Just in time in the lead. Wood is now in second in front of Crimson and Mini just behind in fourth. There's a battle here coming out of the pipe. Crimson is going to take that position back with the better run. So Wood is now in third, but gaining on Crimson quite quickly there. Bit of a bump. Who can get the better line through here? Looks like Wood is currently on the better line. So Wood is going to hold second, dropping into the bowl here, but dropping quite far out. Might be able to get a bump off just in time, try and pull themselves in. See which line is the better one to take here, as everyone is gradually dropping into the large bowl. As we can see in the background, some of the back runners coming through. Looks like Shona is fully off now. So that is also DNF for Shona, as Wood gets a drop in first. Clearly that line was the better one to take. So Wood going into the lead just in time, and Cheese trying to gain though. Not too far behind. Small gap then to Crimson and Stanky. They come up to the next stairs. Wood not quite making it on that first jump, but it's going to try and block out Cheese and just in time. Will it be enough with that bumped by Crimson. It won't. Crimson actually helping everyone out there. I mean, it's going to be a 5-person battle for that top spot coming into this next pipe. As we see Jake, Pesky, Space Egg, Muffin, and Ryder getting onto the stairs now. Demon, Barto, and Alice not quite making it. So as we head up the pipe, we'll see who comes out first. So just in time exits first. Crimson in second. Wood dropping to third. Then we've got Cheese in fourth, Stanky in fifth. So the next group are just coming out the pipe now. Jake leading, but Bird getting a very good run down the middle here. This could be big for Pesky Bird, taking 2 positions there. Moving from 7th up to 4th. But can they keep it? It looks like Cheese is going to take one of those positions back. Cheese gets a good run on Wood here, giving them a push. Wood's going to keep hold of that 3rd position. Just in time, and Crimson with a little bit of a gap ahead, still fighting for that top spot. We have Muffin taking a position back from Pesky Bird. But they're going to keep fighting it out. They go into the spinners here. Looks like Wood's going to get a good run down there, but it's going to hit the next lot. Muffin might have the best line here, but does collide with the last spinner, not quite gaining on Crimson. Wood's got a good run down the outside of the pins here. It's going to get back past Muffin and get past Crimson, but Muffin with the better line through the triangles, while Just in Time makes an absolute breakaway in first. And Stanky flying through as well, so Wood dropping a few positions there. Muffin, Pesky Bird, then Stanky. Crimson losing spots quickly as Cheese also takes a spot. Alice with a bump on Ryder. It's going to get in front of them. So as we approach the stairs, it looks like Cheese is just going to miss out there. So Just in Time already on the move into the pipe. Then Muffin, Pesky Bird, Wood, and Stanky are going to be side by side fighting for that 2nd spot. So Just in Time exiting the pipe. We're going to take a look further back. It looks like Shady has dropped all the way to the back here. Then we have James, Carol, Space Comet, Mario, Akane, Andrew. Oh, it looks like Minnie is off the track. Minnie is out of this race. Alice actually dropping back down the pipe and sending themselves all the way back to the start of the stairs. That is a very bad thing to do. I have not seen that happen before, but that is real bad news for Alice there. Everyone else is making their way up the pipe. Barto having some trouble there, losing some time. As we see Just in Time dropping down out of the bowl. Pesky Bird not far behind. Jake dropping down now out of nowhere. Jake actually was in 10th going into that bowl, will now be in 3rd on the exit. So these bowls making some big position changes as expected. It's all about how you enter. So Wood has taken the top spot. I didn't even realise that. I thought Just in Time would actually drop through first. So Wood has taken the top spot. Pesky Bird is holding 2nd on the ladder. Just in Time is side by side with Muffin and Stanky. Then we have Jake and Space Egg, Crimson and Cheese, then Ryder. Kutsi forcing Nick out there. I mean, Shax is going to tuck in and take that spot on the ladder. So Nick and Stormy are going to be side by side. Diamond Sword still waiting to try and get on. Does get onto the next bit, so does Side Effects. Everyone's starting to group up here. Looks like Demon's being blocked out, so is Budo. So Logan, Boer, School of Thugs and Magic Monkey will get on that row. Demon and Budo getting on, blocking out Barto and TJ. TJ is going to get blocked out once again by Andrew and Barto. So Skyline just missing out on the next row, but finally gets onto the ladder as we see Space Comet coming down now. And Shady and Carol at the back. So as we head up to the top of this ladder here and into the bowl, Wood with a perfect entry there into the pipe, heading round to the end of this first lap. Pesky Bird, not so good of an entry there, is going to circle around slightly, but it could have been worse. So you see Wood already making their way down the start straight and back into the first of the bowls. Oh, excuse me. Then we have Pesky Bird coming through, Stanky coming through. Stanky with a very good drop there. Wood now dropping in, holding second now. Pesky Bird dropping through. Stanky's getting some good drops here. Already moving through the next pipe. Wood knocking Pesky Bird there, actually stopping Wood from dropping straight down. And Pesky Bird gaining that spot because of that. Already heading down the pipe. Wood will need to drop down here quite quickly. They do for the third spot. So everyone else is dropping in. Ryder and Jake side by side here. Muffin also coming through. Space Egg and Crimson. So as we're heading into the next room, got Space Egg just in front of Just in Time. Shax behind, then Crimson coming through. Cheese potentially carrying a bit more speed than Crimson here, but won't be able to make the pass. Stormy coming through as well. Good speed by Stormy, might be able to try and get a pass on Cheese, but I don't think it's going to work. It does not. They lose speed on those bends. They head up towards the front again. It's like Pesky Bird's trying to make a breakaway in first. Stanky in second, Wood in third, Jake in fourth. Wood currently with the fastest lap as well, getting across that start line first. Muffin and Space Egg currently coming around side by side. Crimson and Ryder fighting for position, but Just in Time and Shax both fly through to take 2 positions from them. So a close race here between Shax, Just in Time, Crimson and Ryder as they are grouped up together. Take a quick overview look of the positions. As Pesky Bird has made it down to the stairs. Stanky just behind, Wood coming down as well. Let's see how they do getting on. Stanky and Wood are going to get on side by side. Jake and Muffin coming down. Jake's going to get a bounce, meaning Muffin can gain a bit of time, so they're going to be on side by side as well. So Pesky Bird, actually with a bad drop there, losing time, falling back down the pipe, gets up on the second attempt. And heads off holding that top spot. Stanky in second. Looks like Wood might have had a bit of trouble in the pipe as well, may have fallen down as Muffin and Jake both take a spot from Wood, so Wood dropping to 5th. Space Egg Just in Time now coming through, followed by Crimson and Shax. So Space Egg gaining on Wood. Jake looks like they've slowed down a bit from the pin obstacle here, so does Wood, but going the inside route, hitting that booster. Pesky Bird trying to make a breakaway in first. Muffin and Stanky also breaking away from the pack in second and third. It looks like Carol is stuck in the pipe further back. So you see Jake, then Wood, then Space Egg, then Just in Time. Got a battle going on between Shax, Ryder and Cheese. So Pesky Bird gets slowed down a bit by the pins, heading down to the next stairway, the next set of stairs. Stanky with a good run down the outside, and Muffin, I think they'll be side by side going on here. Yes, they will. So there's now a battle for first coming off these stairs. Then we have Jake with a bit of a rebound. Space Egg is past Wood, but it looks like they're all going to get onto the steps together. And just in time, just getting in as well. As their name says, they were just in time to get on there. Then we have Crimson and Ryder getting on to the next bit. As we see the front runners now dropping into the pipe. Who is going to come out first? So it's like Stanky will be taking first spot here. Pesky Bird taking the inside route, but it's not going to be enough to make an overtake. Bit of a bump there. Pesky Bird's going to get set backwards. Muffin a bit behind as we see Space Egg, then Jake, then Just in Time and Wood fighting for position here. Ryder trying to gain. Wood getting the better release there, but hitting the next pin. And has managed to get stuck on that pin. That is very unfortunate. Imagine to get perfectly stuck on that pin. We'll have to hope someone will set them free. Will anyone bump Wood and set them free from this position? It looks like Andrew will. So Wood losing a few positions there, but fortunately being getting set free. Still inside the top 20 for points. That could have been a race over moment there. So Pesky Bird, Stanky in first, quite far ahead now. Pesky Bird in second, breaking away from the pack a bit. Jake and Muffin, followed by Just in Time. Coming up to the steps, they will be side by side. Crimson may be looking to jump on as well. They do just make it. They have Ryder and Space Egg going to be waiting side by side, allowing Cheese to also gain. And Buddo, will they all manage to get on? They do. Then we have Andrew, Stormy and Wood side by side coming onto the ladder here. Not onto the ladder. Stormy not making it onto these steps. What I mean. So Stormy's going to be entering the steps with Shax, School of Thugs, Alice, Logan and Magic. Fighting for the top 20 there. So up at the front, it looks like, where is Stanky? Stanky is flying off ahead at the moment. See Carol in the background still stuck in that first pipe. Doesn't look like we've lost anyone else currently. So Stanky making an absolute breakaway into first here, a massive lead. Then we go back to Muffin in second, with Pesky Bird in third, trying to make some time up. As we see Skyline flying out of the pipe in the background. I think they fell down the pipe and lost quite a few positions there. So Muffin getting out of the area quite well, making some distance on Pesky Bird here. The top three making distance on the pack behind. Looks like Woods has gained quite a few positions down this area. As Cheese comes through to try and take some of that back, just in time with a bit of a rough bounce there. Buddo trying to make a fly down the inside area. It's going to go all the way through, getting knocked by Crimson to try and slow them down. But Buddo gaining about 3 or 4 positions there. Going from 11th all the way up to 5th. So big position gain coming down that straight. Then we have Crimson in 6th, Cheese in 7th, Wood moving back up, now in 8th. Ryder 9th, Shax 10th, Just in Time 11th and SpaceX 12th. As Wood now coming round to the steps, is going to get gained by Ryder, Shax, Just in Time and SpaceX, and Logan actually jumping on as well. Alice not quite making it there in time. So as we take a look at what's going on at the front in the bowl, Stanky's already out the bowl heading down to the ladder. Very big lead and they're just making it bigger. Muffin and Pesky Bird dropping down quite close together. Crimson now dropping into the bowl to join Jake. Buddo dropping in as well. Then Cheese, Ryder and Shax, followed by Wood, Logan, Space Egg and Just in Time. So Jake has now dropped down, is making their way over to the ladder. On the ladder, it looks like Stanky has still got a pretty good lead. Pesky Bird taking that second spot, and Muffin one step behind in third. Then another big gap down to Jake in fourth. Crimson coming in a bounce there, not quite timing that right. Just getting on though for that fifth. Looks like Wood is dropping a couple of positions on the leaderboard at the bowl. Birdo bouncing off Cheese, bouncing off Ryder, coming in to catch up to join them there. Wood's going to be side by side with Shax getting onto this step of the ladder, just blocking out just in time, and Logan. So Space Egg, Shax and Wood will be side by side there, just in time, and Logan on the next step down. Alice and Andrew now coming in, but bouncing backwards, not quite making it on, meaning there's going to be a big group trying to get onto this row. Mario sneaking in, meaning Andrew and Stormy actually won't get on that row. Stormy getting blocked out once again. So Stormy potentially falling out of the top 20 here by the looks of things. And falling out of the points. So Stanky now making their way up to the start finish. Oh, but that runoff down the side barrier, that is Stanky out. Stanky securing the fastest lap and going onto the final lap, actually ended up running across the side wall of the track, off the track entirely, meaning Pesky Bird is going to fly through and will now be taking that number one spot. Muffin taking second. A terrible way to DNF for Stanky. That one's going to hurt. Jake coming through will be taking third position into the final lap. So it's like Pesky Bird is already down to the next pipe, making some good time here. Try making a breakaway in that first position. Muffin struggling. King Barto saying huge out. Indeed, that is a big DNF there. To DNF from first on the final lap. But this is Ultimate Marble Racing. Always a lot of drama. There's always something happening. So, how will the drop downs on Cheese with a very good drop down there. Crimson now dropping to the pipe. Birdo getting through. Mario with a great drop. Mario actually flying all the way through, gaining lots of positions there. Mario, I think, being the only one currently not to have any points in this season. So they're going to be trying to pick up some points in this race and get themselves up onto the leaderboard. Then we have Ryder, Logan, Birdo, Spacek and Wood fighting for position. Cheese, after some good drop into the bowls, didn't quite get the best exit, then followed by Demon, Alice and School of Thugs, and Magic coming out with some good speed there. It's going to hit the back of School of Thugs. Diamond Swords and just in time. Also, Side Effects is stuck in the pipe. Stormy dropping back down the pipe. They could end up stuck as well. So you see what's going on back here. Side Effects getting through. Andrew getting through. Stormy does make it through, but with a big time loss there. And going very slowly. Boer in a bit of trouble as well. Boer just making it through as well. Both of them going quite slow in the pipe though. And they are outside the points. Currently Andrew, Side Effects and Kutsi are fighting for that 20th spot and that final point of this race. So lots of action going on as we go into our final lap. Up at the front, Pesky Bird already into the next pipe. Cheese is off. Cheese has actually gone off on the corner here. He must have fallen off the track down here, must have gone into the corner too quick and dropped off. So Cheese will be DNFing once again this season. This has not been a good season for Quarantine Cheese, as we've seen a few DNFs from Cheese. As Barto says, 4 in a row for DNFs there for Cheese. Yes, 4 races in a row. Cheese has managed to DNF out of the points. So it has not been a good season for Cheese. So now Jake in second, about to go into the pipe. Then we've got Wood, Logan and Crimson fighting for third spot. Wood gaining back big time after that very close situation, getting stuck on the pin. Jake flying back down the pipe, actually causing some trouble and pushing Wood back a bit. That does mean someone else will be taking that second place, but Jake flies back with a good recovery. Taking second once again, Wood coming through in third, Crimson in fourth. So there's been some trouble in the pipe there. Mario Hunter flying backwards as well. They're going to be losing a bit of time with that one. Travelling backwards once again, Mario dropping again, Muffin following. Mario's currently just dropping places. They need to get on the move if they want to try and secure some points as they get going again. Getting blocked out by Skull of Thugs, but Muffin managing to get the overtake there. So as you look back towards the front, Pesky Bird miles ahead in the lead. Jake in second, could actually get gained here by Wood, Crimson, Space Egg or Ryder. So it's still a bit of a battle here between the top five, excluding of course Pesky Bird, who's way off into the lead. So in the background we see Shady, Stormy and Skyline side by side. So Pesky Bird dropping into the bowl there. See what's happening on the steps. Jake a good couple of steps ahead. It looks like that third place battle will continue as they're all side by side. Logan not too far behind though, then Just in Time and Alice will be side by side. Can Demon or Diamond Sword also get on? They do. So they'll be joining that battle there. So you see who comes out of this pipe first. Wood with a good run out there. Looked like someone was about to bounce out there, either Wood or Space Egg, but they both managed to land back on the track. Crimson absolutely tailing Wood down towards the bowl. Who can get the better line through these pins? Wood being a bit more careful, trying not to get stuck this time around. Takes the better line here, getting past Crimson as they drop into the bowl. Space Egg just behind, then Budo and Logan. Ryder gaining on Logan, but is going to hit a pin. So Logan drops in before Ryder. Jake now leaving that bowl and on their way through to the next area as we see where Pesky Bird is. Can't get my words out. Pesky Bird already flying away past the next steps. Shax is off the track. I'm not sure when that happened. It must have been towards the end of the last lap. But Shax is also going to be DNF'd this race. Wood getting on the steps. Crimson is not going to make it in time, meaning Wood's actually going to have a bit of a getaway here in third. Crimson with the bounce is going to get gained by Budo, so they'll be fighting into the pipe. So will Space Egg. Logan not quite making it on. Wood now entering the pipe. Logan and Ryder side by side, Just in Time just missing out. So Demon, Diamond and Just in Time will be side by side there. Alice joining them. And Muffin just missing out. So a big group coming down now, fighting for the points. Cutsy trying to gain on side effects, trying to get into that 20th spot to secure a point. Shady and Boer will have to get some good run here to try and get into the points. So make our way back up through the pack. Jake making a bit of a breakaway in second here. Space Egg getting past Wood in the battle for third. Looks like they're both taking the same line here. Wood may have the better exit out of that spinner though. No, colliding with that one, but Spacer getting caught up in the following one. Wood just clipping it. Both running down the inside here. Wood may be able to avoid these triangles. They do, meaning they're going to fly past Spacer here. Very good entry into the next corner. Got to be careful not to go too fast and rebound over the edge of the track, but make an absolute breakaway into third away from Space Egg. Meanwhile, Pesky Bird is dropping into the bowl in the background there. You see Crimson having some trouble, Demon coming through, but Ryder's going to give them a hit, not allowing them to just take the route down the middle. Wood not quite making it onto the steps in timing. Space Egg's going to be back in that battle. Buddo not quite making it. See Logan and Ryder coming around. Will they make it onto the same step as Buddo here? I don't think they will. They do not. They will be held back slightly. Demon coming through. Hitting Ryder. It will be joining them on the steps. Crimson, Akane, Just in Time and Muffin will be going on side by side as well. So we head back up. It looks like Pesky Bird is heading down to the ladder. Approaching the end of this final lap. A very good lead up in first. Jake with a quick drop down, holding second. It'll be between Wood and Spacek for third here. So Buddo dropping in, Logan dropping in, and Ryder dropping in. Looks like Wood has got a tighter inside line here and will beat Spacek down the pipe. Taking a good line around here towards the ladder, but can they get a good ladder entry? Spacek seems to be getting some good pace around here. Wood with a bounce gets onto the ladder. Looks like Spacek with a bounce getting blocked out by Wood there. Will not be able to get on the ladder on the same step. So Spacek being dropped one spot behind, so Wood's going to hold third on the ladder. So it's going to be all about how they get the entry into this bowl here. Ideally you want to take the middle route. It looks like Wood's going to be on the far right, Spacek on the far left. Buddo creeping across closer to the middle, meaning they may actually get a good entry here. Could potentially steal them two spots and move up into third. Obviously Alice bouncing backwards there. Almost getting blocked out there, but Akane giving them a push, having them get onto the ladder. Demon looking to try and take the middle line as well. So that could be good. Pesky Bird going around. Pesky Bird dropping in pretty quickly there. Let's hope we can see Pesky Bird finish and then get back in time to see the rest, as Pesky Bird does have quite a big lead. Coming up to the finishing line, taking it slow and steady, not making the same mistake as Stanky. And Pesky Bird does take the win on the Office Prix. As Jake is now dropping off the ladder. We'll be taking that left side entry. Going up and out wide and then coming back and dropping in. So that left side isn't too bad. Could be the same with the right though, because Pesky Bird did take the right. Wood pulling around the side a bit. Wood dropping in there. Spacek coming through not far behind as we see Jake crossing the line there. Wood going through the pipe. Boer is off. Boer's gone off on the final lap. We see Buddo going down. Does drop straight in. Wood falling back down the pipe. Just as Wood was saying, Defo going to get screwed here and come fourth. Does actually get messed up by the pipe, meaning Spacek's going to take that third spot. Wood is going to try and go back up again for fourth. Wood does get fourth. What has happened to Buddo though? Buddo is off. I think Buddo, as Demon takes fifth, Ryder takes sixth. So much going on here. The final bit. Nick 7th, Logan 8th, Muffin 9th, Alice taking 10th, Just in Time taking 11th, Crimson flying through. Oof, that was nearly going wide there, but does just manage to take 12th. Akane 13th. Diamond Swords 14th. So Buddo looks like they went wide out of the pipe and has fallen down the back of this area here. Magic Monkey doing the same in his School of Thugs is going to take 15th. Magic Monkey missing the finish line. It's not going to take their position. Andrew moving to 16th. Mario almost getting into the points. What did Mario secure? I think Mario actually managed to secure the 17th before running completely off. They did. I thought that was going to be bad news for Mario there. Mario does secure 17th, Cutsy 18th, Side Effects 19th, and Shady 20th. So a very dramatic end there. Lots happening. A lot of people trying to fly out the pipe too quick. Mario being one of the lucky ones that actually manages to cross the line just before falling off the track. And will actually secure a point. I thought Mario was going to totally choke it here and end up with no points once again, but fortunately does just manage to secure some points in this race. As you now see TJ, James and Space Comet coming through. Bwer, of course, off the track down here. Barto trailing behind. There's not been a good second half to this race for Barto. He's now just crossing the line. So I think that is everyone who is still running on the track now across the line. So now we'll just be waiting for the 60-second DNF timer. So while we wait on that, we will view our winner of today's race as they are struggling to get through the pipe. So a very dramatic end to that race. Lots happening there across the finish line. Very interesting. So everyone has finished. The fastest lap, we have quite a few DNFs there. Everyone top 26 finished, everyone further down was DNF'd. Fastest lap was taken by Stanky there. However, Stanky did DNF, which means they will not be getting that fastest lap point. So here are the standings after this race. So, Jake taking the top spot with 90 points, 10 points ahead of Demon in second. Then we have Just in Time in third with 73. Stormy in fourth with 66. Carol 1 point behind with 65. Cutsy a point behind Carol with 64. James also a point behind with 63. Then Stanky in 8th with 61. Crimson and Ryder joint with 60 to make up the top 10. Then below that we have Diamond Sword, Pesky Bird, Shax, Akane, Muffin, Nick, Side Effects, Wood, Mini, TJ, Alice, Andrew, Shady, Space Egg and Skyline. So that makes up our top 25 currently. So Mario does pick up some points, but not enough to make it onto the top 25. Only picking up a few points in that race. Wood making their way back up into the top 25 and actually getting into the top 20 now. Stormy's been making some good positions over the past couple of races. Demon doing quite well up at the top as well. And Jake trying to make a bit of a breakaway in first. So quite a few position changes here. Also, a note to make is Cutsy. There was a mistake in the last race on the result inputting in that I forgot to add Cutsy's result. I somehow managed to skip over that, so Cutsy was actually 7th, if I remember correctly, on the leaderboard from the last race, not wherever it was at the end of the stream. Because I think they were a lot further down, and they're now up to 6. So Cutsy gaining some positions in these past couple of races, getting further and further up into that top 10, potentially pushing towards the top 5. So an exciting end to that race. Some big changes on the leaderboard, and there is another race later today in about 11 hours time. So you've got that to look forward to. So, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to go check out the YouTube channel. Go subscribe over there, drop a like on some of the videos you enjoy. It'll really help out the channel a lot and help me out and help support the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, head over to the Twitch so you can watch live. You can watch these races unfold. You can join in with the live chat. That'll also help me out a lot, as we are trying to push for affiliate. We're so close. They're just trying to make that final push there. Also check out the Discord. The link will be in the description of this video. And that is it for this race and this stream. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.